Chance to look at the best break in the game of pool.
Don't you dare!
He got it. Now take another look. Watch the 9
shoot
ball.
right out of the rack, in between the 4 and 6.
Escorted into the hole by the 4.
Nice.
Looks like the 4-in interference.
Masterson.
That's all. That's all.
He doesn't play gin as good as Bat Masterson did. Cue ball control here. Watch it. Once he gets it parked right out in the middle.
What?
There he goes. 9 ball down this time, and it didn't scratch.
Nope.
Leading. Here's an important break for him.
Control of the white ball. Essential.
Where's the 3 ball? Look at this. Point. Did I make one or what? I want to be shooting this one though.
It looks like the table's sprung a leak right here. Everything's falling in.
Now, why don't you explain that for us?
Push out is when they shoot away from the ball, don't hit the ball. Right after the break is the only time you can do that. It's like a free move. With no penalty. Mike can either do what he's doing here. He's going to try to bank the 1. He's going to try to bank the 1 into the 9 and try to make the 9.
Get this over with in a hurry. So a little of the gambler. Did he do it? Take another look at this.
Mr. Magic. When he gets it going, he's tough. He gets the rolls. He makes shots like this.
Magandang umaga mga kaibigan, mga kabilyard. Welcome to Sports Hub reaction and commentary videos. For today's reaction video, we will discuss another exciting match between David Howard versus dito kay Mike Sigel, no? Itong dalawang pinakamagagaling na pool player ng US. Dito nga paglalabanan nila itong World 9-Ball Championship at nasa quarter final itong dalawa na ito. Ang laban nila ay 9-ball race to 9 with alternate winners break format, no? At dito nga makikita natin mukhang may chance na manalo itong si Howard at siya ang magbe-break sa rack number 1. So winners break ito at ang mananalo dito sa championship match na ito ay mag-uwi ng $15,000 US dollars. At dito nga makikita natin kung gaano kahusay itong si Mike Sigel at kung paano niya pinakita yung galing niya, no, bago kalabanin si Efren Bata Reyes. At dito nga magbe-break si David Howard. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
He's been playing extremely well lately. Won his last 2 tournaments, won the Southern California Invitational and the Los Angeles Open. He also won a tournament in Cincinnati earlier this year.
Got the best break on the tour. And right here on this table, the best breaker has got the advantage. Well, take a look at this now. He's got the 1. He's got to cut the 1 in this corner right here. But then he's got to play position for the 2. Might have made the 2. Did he make the 2, Barry?
Looks like he did. I don't see it on table. It looks like he did make the 2.
Okay, so the 3 is right out in the middle, so it's clear. Mike is the favorite here, but in this match, anything can happen. Well, I didn't like the first shot that David made already. He cut the 1 in, the 2 looks like it's over by the rail next to the 7. And what he has to do is hit the 2, graze off the 2, and maybe make the 7 in his pocket. He tried to make...
At dyan sa karumbolan nitong si Howard, no, medyo manipis yun kaya nag-cliff hang yung object ball niya doon sa corner pocket. Kaya ngayon may chance naman itong si Mike Sigel na makabalik at makita natin, no, nag-cliff hang itong 7 dito sa karambolan ni Howard. Pero tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan ni Sigel ito at maka penetrate siya at maka run out dito sa rack number 1. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
He tried to bank it.
Oh.
Looks like he got away with it.
Stupid.
And you heard Mike
stupid. I thought I
Siegel
could have shortened
talk to
that.
himself.
Thought I could have shortened that with follow. You know? Could have played safe. I could have shortened that too with follow. Just didn't make it.
Mike never stops talking.
Very verbal.
At dyan nga, nakabalik sa table itong si Howard at ito mukhang i-combination niya itong 7 sa corner pocket para makakuha siya ng magandang ball position. Ito nga sinilip na ni Howard, no? Para i-combination yung 7 dito sa corner pocket. Tingnan natin kung magawa niya ng paraan yan paka-run out dito sa rack number 1.
That's what I thought right there.
Okay, great prediction.
Boy, oh boy.
You know, he almost missed the 7. Look how down below. Okay, he made the hit on the 7 off the rail. I don't know if he got an angle here.
Mike Siegel sits, waits.
Looks like he's straight in. Might have to force it over. Hit it hard. Not a percentage shot right here. When you're playing Mike Siegel, you want to be 100% sure you're going to make the ball. Now what?
At dito nga, napakahusay nitong ginawang tira ni Howard na yun. Unfortunately, medyo alanganin, no? Mahina yung position niya dito sa 8. Kaya ito mukhang kailangan niyang i-reverse bank shot dito sa side pocket. At dito nga sinipat ni Howard dyan, medyo makapal, no? Yung kanyang pagkakatira at na-open itong 8 kay Mike Siegel. Back to table si Mike Siegel, last 2 ball, at tingnan natin kung ma-run out niya ito.
The ball that really counts
Now
is
my
the 9
heart's
ball.
pumping.
These two guys are two of the best offensive players we have. Mike, as you say, is everybody's All-American. In a pressure situation, I like Mike playing anybody.
When he gets to the finals, he's tough. He's won 14 out of the last 15 times he's been in a final.
At doon nga, natsyempohan ni Mike Siegel yung 8, no? At ito, mukhang handa na ito para sa first blood nitong si Mike Siegel sa rack number 1. Race to 9 ito mga kabilyard, no? Winner's break yung kanilang breaking format. Kaya dito makikita natin si Mike Siegel ulit ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 2. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
When he hits the white ball, the cue stick goes through the white ball and bends on the table. Made the 9 and scratched.
Medyo masama yung pagkaka-break dyan ni Mike Siegel, no? Pumasok yung 9 at the same time na scratch naman siya. Kaya back to table yung 9 at ball in hand advantage naman para kay Howard yung bola, no? Nakita natin dyan talagang nag-break yan, pumasok yung 9. Unfortunately, na-scratch naman yung cue ball. Kaya dito mukhang babalik sa table itong si Howard at ball in hand advantage. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
So David Howard, nicknamed the Giant Killer, and for obvious reasons.
David has to get out here. He can't let Mike have a big lead in this match. He's got a tough shot here. He's got to draw the cue ball back to play position on the 4. I think he overhit it. No, he got absolutely perfect. He didn't want to go too far and get himself safe. When either one of these guys get to the table, Barry, I predict the game is over if they get a clear shot.
David Howard to me looks like a pool player. When you draw a picture of a pool player, you draw a picture of David Howard.
You're looking at the hottest player right now. Won the last 2 tournaments. Very happy about that. Built up a lot of his confidence. When David used to get into the finals of a match or of a tournament, he was a little suspect. The pressure element used to
At dito nga mukhang nakakuha na ng magandang momentum at magandang posisyon itong cue ball para dito sa last 2, no? At mukhang may chance na makatabla si Howard dito sa rack number 2. Makita natin yung paghanga din nitong si Mike Siegel kay Howard. At yan, napakahusay nung kanyang ball position niya dito sa 9. Last ball na lang si Howard at mukhang magkakaroon tayo ng tabla ulit. Aiming sa 9 si Howard at dito nga maganda yung pagkakapasok na yan. All 1 ang score natin, si Howard pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 3. Mukhang maganda yung laban nila dito, talagang parehong veterano sa larangan ng pool and billiard, no? Itong si Mike Siegel at saka itong si David Howard. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Yeah, nothing spots, right?
No.
Well, that's bad news, as
God, all of them stay down.
3 balls will stay down.
Thank you.
You've got to guard against that. You can't let that cue ball run wild. Once Mike starts breaking to his standard, he controls the cue ball rather well. David always lets the cue ball run. Look at this shot.
It's not possible, is it?
Boy, he lets the cue ball get away from him there.
Diyan nga alanganin, no, dumikit itong 9 at saka cue ball. Pero ganun pa man, may possible shot pa rin si Siegel at naipasok niya ngayon. Nakuha siya ng magandang ball position dito sa 4. At tingnan natin kung ma-run out niya itong rack number 3 at pumosisyon ulit sa leading board.
Looks like it's going to be 2-1 Siegel.
Siegel ranked number 2 in the world.
Last 2 balls si Mike Siegel sa rack number 3 at maganda yung posisyon itong 7. Pasok yan at ito pumosisyon din yung cue ball, no? Dito sa 9. Itong si Howard talagang mahusay din ito. Maraming napalanunan, no? 7 na continuous championship match na panalo ni David Howard. At dito nga medyo masaya si Siegel dahil naka 2-0 na siya. 2-1 ang score natin. Si Siegel pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 4. At dito nga makikita natin mukhang nakalalamang ng tira itong si Mike Siegel, no? At ito po position sa another break si Mike Siegel.
Right out in the middle.
What?
There it goes.
At dito nga mukhang sinuwerte si Mike Siegel ulit. Pumasok yung 9 dito sa corner pocket. At another point, no? Bonus point dito kay Mike Siegel itong rack number 4. Kaya yung score natin dyan mga kabilyard ay 3-1. Medyo sinuwerte dyan sa break itong si Siegel.
3-1. We'll be back to Caesars right after this. Twice, but he scratched on one of them.
The break with these two fellas, big advantage.
At dito nga, back to table tayo mga kabilyard. 3-1 ang score. Si Siegel pa rin ang nag-break dito sa rack number 5. Mukhang dito sa pagkakataon na ito at hindi na napagbigyan si Siegel kaya back to table itong si Howard. Semi-final match ito mga kabilyard, no? At dito sa championship na ito makakalaban ulit ng magiging winner dito itong si Hobby. At pagkatapos sa final naman itong si Strickland. Kaya magandang laban nito mga kabilyard at makikita natin itong si David Howard. Isa rin sa pinakamagagaling na pool player dito sa US. Dito nagpo si Howard. Tingnan natin kung kakagatin ito ni Mike Siegel.
With no penalty, Mike can either shoot or
What do you think?
or let David shoot.
He just asked the audience.
I'm going for it.
In fact, it was Jim Bakula, who's the director of operations for Brunswick, who he asked.
What he's doing here, he's going to try to bank the 1. He's going to try to bank the 1 into the...
Reverse bank shot, no? Mukhang titirahin na ni Mike Sigel yung 9. Tingnan natin kung magtagumpay dito si Sigel. Mukhang napakahirap nito at ito, eksaktong-eksakto, no, yung gawa doon ni Sigel, napakahusay. Kaya sakto yan. Position ulit si Mike Sigel ng 1 puntos dyan, no? 4-1 ang score natin. Napakaganda ng bank shot na yan. Eksaktong-eksakto dito sa combination para dito sa 9. Kaya puntos ulit dyan si Mike Sigel. 4-1, siya pa rin ang magbe-break sa rack number 6.
Mike breaking again.
Now he's knocked the 9 ball in twice. One of them was a scratch. The other one was dead in.
Watch the cue ball. Cue ball, when Mike breaks, always winds up sort of in the middle of the table.
But once again, nothing fell.
Well, he hits maybe one tip above center.
I had those pretty good, didn't I?
And the cue ball, again, winds up right here. Didn't get kissed by anything, but he didn't make a ball. Now it's David's turn. David really get it hot here.
Trailing 4-1.
He just got by. He pulled it over, it looked like. I don't think he's looking at the 9. I just think he's looking to pocket the 3.
And he did.
Hit the ball, boy.
Didn't hit it hard enough. What he wanted to do is have that cue ball come out about here. Now he's got a tough shot. He's going to make it all the way down here.
And he was talking to himself. You heard him say, hit the ball.
Not only is the shot tough, the position is tough. Good shot. Good shot. He got away with one there. Looks like he's going to have to shoot the 6 in the side pocket. Oh,
that's twice now, right?
Forgot to make the 5.
Yeah, you didn't let me hit it a while ago.
Mary, I think he made a big mistake here.
Balls get a little bit funny.
I don't know why he did that. All he had to do was hit the.
I just like to take
hit the 5 in the side.
30 more seconds to look.
Tough game.
Well, David got away with one.
Tell you, with these two guys, they don't need us here. They do their own commentary.
Mike's got to watch out here. He doesn't hit behind the ball and scratch.
Well, you called that one.
At dyan nga medyo disappointed itong si Mike Sigel na scratch siya, kaya foul yan. Ball-in-hand advantage naman dito kay Howard. So may chance ngayon si Howard na makabawi ng puntos dahil napakaganda na ng layout ng table na ito. At may chance na ma-run out ni Howard itong rack number 6. Sundan natin yan mga kabilyard.
Six in the side, 7 in the corner, 8 in the corner, and 9 in the same pocket.
Well, there's 1/4. And now the 7. And now the 8. Steve told you about it. You didn't really have to...
Last 2 ball dito si Howard, aiming sa 8. Mukhang alam na this, sabi nga ng maraming pool masters, no? At dito konting push lang ito at konting English. At ito nakaposisyon na itong si Howard para sa 9. Another point dito kay Howard, 4-2 ang score natin dyan mga kabilyard, no? Si Howard pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 7. Sundan natin.
With these two guys.
So far, Mike Siegel's had the better of the breaks.
With the way David breaks and with the way Mike breaks, you know, games can be run out here very easily.
One time, huh?
knocked the one
no
ball in
way
on the
to get
break.
easy, right?
So he was shooting at the 2.
David's got a little problem here. Try to get position on the 3.
We had to get around that 5.
He got away with it
He
there.
did.
But this is no easy shot. Anytime you go to the whole length of the table, it's no easy shot. Beautiful view from our end camera there. Nice shot. David's getting loose.
That was serious.
At dito nga, napakaganda ng momentum na pinapakita ni Howard, no? Magsimula doon sa break at mukhang may chance siya maka-break and run dito dahil maayos yung packeting skills niya at saka yung cue ball positioning. Last 4 balls siya dyan para sa rack number 7. Sundan natin mga kabilyar.
But he's got to make sure he comes back with the right angle on the 6 because he does not want to go around the table. Perfect.
Starting to get into a pretty good rhythm, it seems, here, Steve.
Yep.
At dito nga, aiming sa 8, no? Itong si Howard sa 7. Pasok yung 7 na yan. Mukhang makaka-break and run nga dito si Howard sa rack number 7. At dito makita natin yung balikatan, no? Halos balikatan ito mga kabilyard. Pasok yung 9 na yan, 4-3 ang score natin. Back to table, ulit itong si Howard para sa break niya sa rack number 8. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard kung maka-break and run pa siya dito.
How did this happen?
He asked the question. Do you have the answer?
No, funny things happen in this game. Mike is straight in. He's got to play position for the 2 on the side rail. Looks like what he's going to do is come down here off the rail, try to nip the 1, make the 1 in this pocket, and come all the way over here for the 2. Here's the 2 right here. Perfect shot.
Absolutely perfect.
That's Mike Siegel for you. Mike doesn't do too many things wrong on the pool table. You better play perfect if you want to win.
Oh,
uh-oh. Oh, I never saw him do that.
that's a rare mistake.
Rare.
Huh?
It's about as rare as a $3 bill right there, Mary.
Can't believe that ball skid on me.
Give David some momentum here.
Oh boy.
He wanted to get a little higher there because the 4 is down along this rail where the 3 is. And he doesn't want too much of an angle.
That's real nice. I can't believe
Now,
I
he
didn't get past the first
Made a
ball.
bad shot where he tied up these 2 balls right here. He can't make either one of these balls.
Can't believe I did that.
That's what he's talking
Couldn't
about.
get out
now.
from there.
He can't believe that he tied those 2 balls up. Well, he'll get out. Oh no.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Got a tough shot right here.
Makes me.
Well, he's got to take a chance right here. Gonna try to come over 2 rails, try to open those balls up or play safe off the 6 after he hits the 5. Not hard enough.
Virtually.
Now what?
Now he's got to try to play
Now what?
safe.
You got a bridge.
I think what he's going to try to do is hit the 6 over to the side rail right here and make the cue ball.
At dyan nga, medyo alanganin, no, yung position ng object ball niya tsaka dito sa isang bola dahil nagkaroon ng cluster yan. Kaya no choice dito si Howard kundi mag-play safe muna at para maibalik niya, no, kay Sigel itong table. Ito nga, nag-play safe siya, itinago niya ng konti, kaya lang lumitaw, no, sa 9. Kaya tingnan natin kung magawa ng paraan nito ni Mike Sigel.
Bring the cue ball right into this position to be behind the 7. Something a little bit different. Mike took a chance there. I couldn't believe he did that.
And it worked okay for him.
He got lucky.
I wanted to double bank it anyway.
He got lucky. I
That was
understand
just-
why
huh?
he didn't play safe.
I
there.
sure do know somebody.
Yeah, only person you know is Brunswick.
No, the 5 was a good shot, right? How about that one?
These guys are talking to each other now, and it's early. Gonna go from behind.
We're at 4-3. Race to 9, remember. And right now, it's pretty much up for grabs, it seems.
Mike is getting away with a lot here.
At dito nga mukhang maganda yung pagkaka-posisyon, no, nitong cue ball dahil sa tira na yun ni Howard at nagka-chance itong si Mike Sigel para maka-penetrate dito sa rack number 8. At dito nga naipasok niya yung 6 at napakahusay ng posisyon niya dito sa 7. Kaya sundan natin kung ma-run out ni Sigel itong rack number 8.
He's got to come up the table for the 8. Anytime you travel the full length of the table, anything can happen. Perfect. Mike always seems to hit balls perfect.
Probably the most consistent player, would you say?
At dyan nga, mukhang alam na this, no? Panalo sigurado dito sa rack na ito si Sigel. Pasok yung 9, 5-3 ang score natin dyan. At dito, race to 9 ito mga kabilyard, no? Si Sigel pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 9. Sundan natin.
David could have won the game and the score would have been tied.
He's had good success on the break. And the 8 ball goes.
Now look where Mike's cue ball is. Cue ball's right in the middle of the table, just like the. And the 1, if it comes near the pocket, which it is, he's in perfect position to run out. When that ball's in the middle of the table, it gives you so much more of an advantage. I think it's going to be 6-3 real quick, Barry. He's going to try to draw straight back, it looks like, and play the 4 in the upper right-hand corner. That's it. Perfect. If Mike gets out of the line 2 inches, he gets mad.
Well, he hasn't been mad lately, so that must mean he's doing something right.
He tries to play this game to what we call an exact science.
Is it an exact science?
No, there's a margin for error. A little bit.
There's a nice shot of Mike Sigel knocking the 5 ball in the back of the hole.
If there's a little luck involved, it can't be an exact science.
At dito nga mukhang maganda na yung momentum na pinapakita nitong si Sigel. Meron siya ngayon chance na maka-break and run dito sa rack number 9. At dito mukhang nagkaliwat kanan na ng tira, no, itong si Mike Sigel. Napakahusay din pala nito sa kanyang kanan. At dito mukhang nakita na yung gap nilang dalawa, no, ni Mike Sigel tsaka nitong si Howard. Panalo dyan si Sigel, 6-3 ang score natin. Sa rack number 10, tingnan natin kung maka-break and run siya ulit dito. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Ran that last rack easily. Let's watch his break. One of the best.
Watch the cue ball. Again, look where the cue ball is, right in the middle of the table. Are you learning anything from this?
Absolutely. I wish I could do it.
What do you like? Stay away from guys like this. If you,
I always stay away from guys who wear vests like that.
I've got a fancy vest.
When I see a vest like that, I put my hand on my wallet. And the reason is that if a guy wears a vest like that, I know he's confident.
In my opinion, he's the best modern day player there is.
You can see that graphic pretty much told you what you need to know. 70 major titles. He's got a resume. It looks like a phone book, as a matter of fact. He's got about 5 pages of titles.
If this was golf, he'd be a multi-billionaire.
Won $40,000 in the tournament. Big payday, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
That was right here on ESPN, as a matter of fact.
Mike's very adept.
Dito nga mukhang kinana naman no ni Sigel yung bola na yun, kaliwat kanan na si Sigel dito, at mukhang makaka-break and run siya ulit dito sa rack number 10. Napakahusay nung mga packeting skills no nitong si Sigel, at dito nga nakita ninyo yung pagkaka-position niya dito sa 9. Mukhang abante pa ng 1 puntos itong si Sigel dito sa rack number 9 at sa 10. At dito nga 7-3 ang score natin dyan mga kabilyard. Lamang si Sigel ng 4 na puntos at siya pa ang magbe-break sa rack number 11.
No! You dirty rat. Wow.
4 or 5 racks now.
Scratched.
Kicked in from nowhere. Yeah, you know, the cue ball.
Watch him get kicked in the side.
Yeah.
Watch the ball come off the side rail. Bim. And he kicked it in. Okay. Bad shot.
Bad shot.
I should say bad break.
So now it's David Howard. And he's got a ways to go to get back in this one, trailing 7-3.
But David's got a better break than Mike. Anything can happen. In this match right here, if the score is 8-5, David's not a big underdog, or neither is Mike. For the simple reason they have such good breaks, and the table is breaking very easily.
Mike, or rather David, in one of those situations where he really can't afford too many mistakes here, trailing as he is. And he hasn't made any.
It's just that he hasn't had any opportunity to shoot.
Diyan nga mukhang nakakuha naman ng pagkakataon nitong si Howard na makaposisyon ng maganda at makakuha ng score no dito sa rack number 11. Aiming siya sa 7, mukhang maganda yung pinapakitang tira dito ni Howard. Backspin yung ginawa niya para pumosisyon dito sa 8. At makikita natin mukhang maganda yung chance ni Howard na makapuntos dito. At dito nga aiming siya ngayon dito sa 9. Kaya sundan natin mga kabilyard.
7-4. And does.
Pasok yung 9 na yun, no? 7-4 ang score natin. Pumalo ng 1 puntos itong si Howard. Siya naman ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 12. At dito nga makikita natin mukhang sinwerte sa break itong si Howard dahil pumasok no yung 9 at saka yung 4 magkasabayan. At dito panalo siya dyan, another point dito kay Howard. Mapapansin niyo talagang eksakto yung pasok ng 4 at saka ng 9 dyan sa corner na napakalakas ng tira. Kaya panalo siya dyan, 7-5 ang score. Nakabawi ng break si Howard ng 1 puntos. At tingnan natin dito sa rack number 13. At ito nga, malakas na break no Unfortunately, na-scratch naman itong si Howard. Kaya ball in hand advantage dito kay Mike Sigel.
Well, here, two balls went in on a break. And the 2 ball came behind the line, so what has to be done is the 2 ball gets spotted, and the other 2 balls stayed down. So Mike has to shoot a spot shot here. Mike shouldn't have any problem making this ball and getting position on the 3. Perfect. Powerful. Devastating.
All of those.
I shudder right here. Now, he's got to shoot the 3, make it in here, and he's got to play pinpoint position to make the 5 in the side. Got to make sure he doesn't scratch. So close to that side pocket.
He didn't. The ball went down.
Look at this.
Well, he's right in between. He can take his pick here. We call this a tweener, Barry. He could shoot it in the side, or he can shoot it in the corner. I think he's going to opt to shoot it in the corner, throw the cue ball back a little bit, and play the 6 ball in the side pocket where he's at.
And he does.
He's letting the cue ball get away from him a little bit. But with Mike's powerful stroke and his shot-making ability, have no fear, he'll run out here.
6 balls down, now the 7 on the side.
At dito nga maganda na yung posisyon na pinakita nitong si Sigel, no? At mukhang hindi na talaga pagbibigyan ni Sigel itong si Howard dahil ito mauna siya sa top of the hill at 7-5 ang score at tutok na itong 9 dito sa pool na ito. Ito nga 8-5 ang score, panalo dyan si Mike Sigel at last rock na siya dito sa break na yan. At makikita natin, no, maganda yung break ni Mike Sigel, ang daming pumasok na bola. At dito mukhang 5 bola ang naipasok ni Mike Sigel dyan sa break na yan. Hindi makapaniwala itong si Howard. Mukhang alam na this, sabi nga na maraming pool master.
It looks like the table's sprung a leak right here. Everything's falling in.
He represents Brunswick billiard table, so
Well,
personal friends of Mr. Brunswick.
Well, I think he's going to rifle his 6 in, past the 7, and run out.
Didn't start out like he was all that confident about that shot.
Mike is like that all the time. Mike does a dance. We should call him the dance man.
At dito nga mukhang nakuha na ni Sigel itong kanyang momentum. Last 2 balls siya dyan. Mukhang may pagkakalagyan talaga dito si Howard. Minalas siya ng mailan-ilang mga tira. At dito si Sigel naman bumanat siya at nakakuha siya ng napakagandang posisyon sa 9. Last ball si Sigel dito sa final rack na ito at mukhang aabante si Sigel sa semifinal. Pasok yan, panalo si Sigel. Congratulations guys. Panoorin natin yung susunod na laban ni Mike Sigel, no, doon kay Buddy. At dito nga, maraming salamat sa panonood. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next video.
He represents Brunswick.